If working hard made people rich, teachers and factory workers would be millionaires. We have all seen the person who works 3 jobs, stays late every night, and sweats through every shift, yet they are still living paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, you see people on the internet or in your local community who seem to work half as much but earn 10 times more. It feels unfair. It feels like a rigged game, but the truth is simpler and more clinical than that. Most people are playing a game where the rules are designed to keep them stagnant. You were taught that the path to success is a straight line of effort, but the wealthy know that effort is the least important part of the equation. In this video, I am going to break down the specific wealth building strategies that the top 1% use to decouple their income from their time. By the end of this video, you will see exactly why effort alone keeps people stuck and why you need to stop focusing on working harder and start focusing on positioning. We aren't talking about mindset or motivation today. We are talking about the actual mechanics of money. This isn't the formula you were taught in school, and for most of you, it will be the exact opposite of what you expect. Most of us were raised on a very specific lie. It is a formula that sounds logical on paper, but fails in practice. That formula is work harder, earn more, save what's left, and retire. This is the linear trap. The problem with this model is that it is capped by the laws of physics. You only have 24 hours in a day. Even if you are the most efficient worker on the planet, you eventually hit a ceiling. When you trade your time for money, you are selling a finite resource for a depreciating currency. This formula breaks the moment your energy fades, your health wavers, or your specific job opportunity disappears. Think about 2 people. One is a highly skilled surgeon and the other is a tech founder. Both might work 80 hours a week. Both might be equally exhausted, but the outcomes are wildly different. The surgeon's income is tied to their physical presence in the operating room. If they stop, the money stops. This is the fundamental weakness of the traditional path. It relies on your constant active participation. Most people spend their entire lives trying to get a higher hourly rate, never realizing that the rate itself is the cage. And this is where the rich flip the entire equation. For the wealthy, money is not a reward for work. They view money as a formula byproduct. Formula: leverage times of ownership, time equals wealth. That equation doesn't include hard work. Hard labor fuels the engine, but these 3 pillars build it. Smarts and luck are irrelevant. It concerns your economic status. Everyone affluent you know follows this formula, even if they can't say so. They switched from labor for dollars to systems for equity. They know that to be fully free, you must construct or own something that operates while you sleep. Without a technique to make money while you sleep, you'll work until death. We'll deconstruct these 3 variables one by one. The first pillar is leverage. A lever lifts heavy objects with little effort in physics. Financial leverage does the same for income. Leverage is multiplying output with tools, systems, or others' labor. Your output is 1-to-1 without leverage. You get paid for 1 hour of work. You can output 1-to-1,000 with leverage. 4 sorts of leverage are used by the wealthy. Labor, hiring people, is the first. This is the oldest leverage, yet humans are unpredictable, making it the hardest to handle. Then capital. Money is used to make money. $1 million generating 5% interest works harder than most employees. Code and media are the most powerful modern sorts. Code is background software. Media like this video can be watched by millions without me repeating the message. Such leverage is scalable. They need no authorization. Learn how to use leverage without being there to get rich in the digital age. Your revenue won't grow unless you scale your effort, but leverage alone doesn't make you rich. Most stop here. Ownership is the second pillar. This is the fundamental divide between high earners and the rich. The difference between getting paid once for your time and frequently for something you own is huge. Few people mind renting their time to a firm. They make a lot of money yet own nothing of the value they create. They flee with only their savings. Rich people value equity, business, IP, real estate, or brand ownership are their goals. Ownership enables compounding. Owning an asset can increase its value without your everyday tasks. This is why a business owner might make more in one exit than a doctor in a career. Short-term income pays the bills, but ownership changes bloodlines, creates a legacy. Working a job without ownership means developing someone else's empire. You are their wealth-building tool. Without ownership, leverage enriches others. Do I own the thing I am building, or am I just a tenant in someone else's building? Third pillar, time. We're not talking about time as most people do. We're not talking about 40 years of putting in your time at a corporation. Your assets compound over time. Rich people view time differently. They're patient with the results, yet impatient with diversions. They know the first few years of the formula may seem boring. Leverage and ownership are low at first. This is where most quit. No instant payoff, so they return to a steady paycheck. For the financial freedom formula, you must use math. Backloaded compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Last in the time frame are all the huge gains. The rich prioritize long-term positioning over short-term consumption. They prefer a modest increasing pie to a large disappearing one. With leverage, ownership, and a long-time perspective, money becomes an automated system and less stressful. Put the formula together to see the aha moment. Imagine two people. Person A is a $500 an hour consultant. They are brilliant, hardworking, and wealthy. Due to their labor, they have little leverage. They sell their time, thus they have no ownership. The money stops if they cease. Look at person B. Person B develops software. First year, they make nothing, using coding as leverage. They possess 100% of equity. Software sells after 2 years. Now they earn while sleeping. They earn more per choice than the consultant, not per hour. Their time investment is amplified by thousands of users. The difference: instead of working for money, the rich construct formula-based assets. Simply trying is a linear game in a non-linear world. Most people botch up here. 3 typical traps break this formula, even for experts. 1 is seeking quick cash. You repeatedly reset your time variable when chasing the next big thing or latest hype. Never allow compounding. You start afresh every 6 months. The second trap is eating instead of building. Most people spend their initial additional money on lifestyle upgrades. Buy the car, house, or clothes. Their capital leverage disappears. They exchange ownership for status symbols. Mistaking motion for progress is the third pitfall. You might be busy, but unproductive. Your hard work is useless if it doesn't lead to leverage or ownership. Exterior traps appear productive. You feel productive because you're busy and spending money. You kill the very elements that contribute to wealth. Avoiding these traps is more important than working harder. Poor strategy cannot be out-earned. How do you apply this algorithm without money or skills? Change your focus from earning to building. Instead of, how can I make more money today? Ask, how can I build something that scales? Start without $1 million. Media creation is leverage. By learning to code, you gain leverage. Start by investing little amounts in equities or a side company. You want to gradually replace labor with leverage. Ask yourself daily, does this task scale? Does this work belong to me? If no, delegate or eliminate it. Building your own engine takes time before it can carry you. It takes time, but it's the only way to break the working class cycle. Direction is more important than speed. Rich aren't generally brighter or harder workers. They are better positioned in the formula. They've moved from trading hours for dollars to building systems of leverage. Your income architecture, not your hustling intensity, determines success. Recite the formula every morning. Utilize times of ownership time. If either is 0, your wealth is 0. Without leverage, your schedule controls you. Without ownership, you're a guest in someone else's success. No time, no compounding. Are you constructing something that pays once or forever? If this video affected your view of money, like and comment below on the pillar you're focused on this year. I'll demonstrate how to develop leverage with 0 capital in the upcoming video. Meet you there.